guys, it's Retro Candy, and I'm back with another makeup video. I've done many alternative punk pop looks on my channel, but today we're doing a more in-depth makeup look on punk pop. By the way, don't mind my mess at the moment, guys. It's that time of the month. Anyways, let's get into it. So we're starting off with a clean, moisturized face, and now we're color correcting any dark circles and dark spots. Their orange concealer. So we're just working that orange concealer all throughout our dark spots. And then we're blending out our orange concealer just like as we would with regular concealer or foundation. So I'm just blending here. Really gonna blend that orange concealer, even though we cover it up with foundation and regular concealer. You still gotta make sure you blend that orange concealer so we're covering all our eye bags and dark spots and whatnot. Okay, so now we're working on our eyes. So usually you would do your whole face, but when you're doing eye makeup, whether it's a smoky eye or you're working with any eyeshadow, you want to work on your eyes first. So any fallout or whatnot, doesn't mess up the rest of your makeup. So we're working on the eyes, and I'm using a skin tone eyeshadow for my lid. So I start off with a skin tone eyeshadow. So skin tone, and whatever regards to your skin tone is, whether it's brown, beige, beige, porcelain, or whatnot. I'm using a tannish, brownish eyeshadow because I have caramel coffee colored skin. And I'm just working that throughout my eyelid, making sure my eyelid is fully saturated with the skin tone shadow. So I'm just working that throughout my eyes. And now I work on the other eye, just fully saturating that eyelid with the skin tone shadow. Making sure that eyelid is fully saturated, making sure the color gets everywhere. It's the key to blending your eyeshadow. And I make sure it's even by closing both of my eyes. That's how I always make sure my eye makeup looks even. Whether it's eyeshadow, eyeliner, or whatnot, I'm closing my eyes to make sure it's even. Now we're using a crease brush for our eyelids, and now we're using a lighter eyeshadow for our crease to blend. So I'm using a lighter eyeshadow that's lighter than my skin tone, and I'm putting that in my crease, working that throughout my crease, and blending that with the skin tone eyeshadow. So working that throughout my crease, blending it out. I do the same to the other eyelid as well. Working through that eyeshadow. Making sure everything's well blended. And I go back through with the eyeshadow once again, one more time, just blending out everything, perfecting, the blending and everything in my crease. And now we're using purple eyeshadow for the outer corners of my eyes to create a wing effect, a winged eyeliner effect. So working that purple eyeshadow through, and I'm using a winged brush, angled brush, eyeshadow brush, so I can easily make that winged eyeliner effect. So working it through, really blending that inner corner, outer corner, sorry, not inner corner, but outer corner, and really blending it through. Now we're going to the other eye, and we're doing the same thing. Working that purple eyeshadow through my outer corner to create that winged effect. Create that winged eyeliner cat effect. Now, I'm blending everything with a purple shadow, purple glittery shadow. I'm blending. Blending is the key. Blending, while trusting the process is key. So I'm using a purple glitter shadow, and I'm blending all my makeup, all my eye makeup. I'm making sure everything's well blended. Ignore, the glitter and the color blends everything together. I'm using a lighter purple for my outer corners, not only defining that winged effect, but I'm also making sure everything's well blended as well. So I'm going back in with my crease brush, blending everything out, blending once again, perfecting the eye makeup look, blending everything out in the crease. This time there's no shadow on my brush, I'm just blending everything I already did with my eye makeup, just blending everything together. So just perfecting my blending process one more time. I go back in with that lighter eyeshadow, in my crease, and in my inner corner, outer corner, I just blend everything all together. Just using that light colored eyeshadow in the crease one more time, and just using that all over both eyelids and blending in the inner corners, outer corners, and crease once more time. Now we're on to the winged eyeliner to enhance the eye look. So I'm enhancing my winged eyeliner by going back in with that light purple shadow to really enhance that winged eyeliner effect, to really define it. Really defining it by going back in there once again, making sure everything's saturated and shaped with my winged eyeshadow brush. And blending once again. The key to your eyeshadow looking really good is you gotta really get in there and blend, baby. You really gotta get in there and blend that eyeshadow. From the inner corner to the outer corner to the crease to the whole eyelid. You really gotta get in there and blend and make sure everything's shaped. Now we're on to winged eyeliner to enhance the look. I'm using liquid eyeliner. So I'm defining my eye. And I'm creating a cat eye here. So I'm lining my eye like normal. And then I create a little triangle effect at the end to really enhance my eyeliner look. And we do the same to the other eye. Line it the same. You create that little line and triangle effect. And we connect it together. And we line everything together. And the key to perfecting my winged eyeliner here is I close both eyes, or close one eye and then the other eye, and I line everything together to make sure everything is properly connected. The key here is closing my eyes, making sure everything's the same. And now I'm using the eyeliner on the bottom as well to really make my eye makeup pop. Eyeliner on the bottom waterline as well really makes our eyes pop. It really makes your eye makeup pop. So even if your eye makeup is not the best blended or just look very good, then that's one of my key tricks is using eyeliner, winged eyeliner on top and eyeliner on their bottom waterline as well. Now we're touching up our winged eyeshadow. We're going over our bottom waterline with purple shadow, just to define that winged eyeliner look. We're going in with our winged shadow brush. So I'm just perfecting everything, going back over my eyeshadow and defining the winged eyeliner. I'm just going back in and defining everything, my eyeliner once again, touching everything up, making sure everything looks perfect to my eyes. Going back into that bottom waterline, retracing everything, making sure everything's blended. Now I'm going in with the concealer. Now we're going back to the face makeup. And I'm applying concealer to my face. I'm using a beauty blender here, the e.l.f. beauty blender, and I'm blending out my concealer. Actually did this step incorrectly, guys. You should actually use your foundation first and then your concealer, but my makeup still turned out good here, but usually you're supposed to apply foundation first and then your concealer. So, I'm blending out my concealer, and then after my concealer I apply my foundation, but usually, guys, you should do the other way around, but I still made it work. Now I'm perfecting my eyebrows. I'm concealing my eyebrows with my angled eyebrow brush. I'm perfecting my brows. I'm tracing the outline of my brows on top and bottom so I can really sharpen my eyebrows. I'm doing the same to both sides, really sharpening those brows with concealer in the eyebrow brush. So now I'm letting my eyebrows sit a little bit so they can shape. And while I'm letting them sit, I apply the remaining concealer and blend that out on the rest of my face. Now while we let that sit, I apply my foundation. I'm using that same e.l.f. beauty blender that we use for our concealer. And I apply a little bit of foundation. Less is more when you're applying foundation because foundation is very thick. I'm applying a small amount first, and we can build our way up. And I apply little dots to my cheeks, nose, chin, forehead, and then I blend out the rest. And then once I blend out the remaining product, I start blending out my foundation, making sure my skin's covered, but mainly my imperfections. So I blend out my cheeks, my chin, my nose, my forehead, making sure that everything's blended. I even blend my neck a little bit as well. I blend both sides of my neck, the sides of my neck, the middle of my neck, making sure that everything's blended out. That's the key when you're blending your foundation. You don't have to go crazy and cover your whole neck, but you blend out your neck a little bit with whatever remaining product, whatever remaining foundation that you have from your sponge, and while you're blending your makeup, you blend in your neck as well. So I'm just perfecting the blending process, making sure everything's covered. Now we're blending out our eyebrows, really getting in there and blending, as everything is well shaped, blending out that concealer, and blending everything else out as well. I just go over my eyebrows and perfect everything, brush out my eyebrows, making sure everything's defined. Now we bake. So with baking, we set our makeup with translucent powder. I'm taking a beauty blender, but a beauty blender with a flat bottom, so that we can really get in there and bake. So I bake my chin, I bake my T-zone, my oily spots on my face because I have combination skin. I bake my nose, my forehead, the sides of my cheeks. So whatever I want to highlight, and also translucent powder helps with oily spots on your face. So not just it highlights and brightens your face, but also helps with if you have oily skin or if you have combination skin like me. I have combination skin, so it really helps you with those oily spots and makes sure that your makeup lasts all day. And I'm using a brush here, powder brush, to just blend out my translucent powder, blend out my baking, making sure everything's defined. So now we set everything with our powder. We're setting everything with a skin tone powder. So I'm using the caramel skin tone powder here. And I'm just making sure that everything's covered and perfected. Bring some color back into our face. Because the translucent powder kind of gives you a little, I wouldn't say it makes you pale, but kind of gives you a little bright finish. So we're bringing back some of that color into our face by using a powder as our skin tone. And we need to add a little color to our cheeks. But before we do that, we're going to touch up our brows, and we're using a clear brow gel here. I'm really perfecting my brows here. I'm using a clear brow gel here. Now we need to add some color back to our cheeks. I'm applying a pink blush here. L'Oreal Infallible Confident Pink. It's one of my favorite pink blushes on brown skin. So I'm really getting in there in those cheekbones. Making sure everything, my cheekbones are highlighted with my blush. And also put a little bit of blush on my nose as well. I really get in there and add some to my nose. And I'm just perfecting my blush again, making sure all the color's there, making sure the color really shows. Now we're doing our last finishing touch. Finally, we add our lipstick. So I'm using the Milani lipstick here. I'm applying my lipstick from bottom to top. And we set our face again with the Milani setting spray. I actually use 2 setting sprays. I use one regular setting spray to make my makeup last all day, and I also use a matte setting spray. There, I was using the Milani setting spray, but I also use the e.l.f. makeup setting spray. It's matte because I have combination skin, so I'd recommend a matte setting spray and regular setting spray when you have combination or oily skin. Now our finishing touches, we're adding some lashes to really make our eyes pop. This is what really makes my makeup really pop, is cat eye lashes. So I'm using a dual eyelash glue here. So the way I apply my lashes, I line both of my lashes, the lash line of both of my lashes. I coat it twice. After I make sure both lashes really have enough glue, I also apply eyelash glue to my actual eyelids. If you guys aren't experienced with applying lashes, I wouldn't recommend, but I recommend this to you. But I also apply eyelash glue to my actual eyelids, or my winged eyeliner was done with my hands, you know, with my winged eyeliner, with my liquid liner. I line it with eyelash glue. And I wouldn't recommend this, like I said, if you guys aren't experienced with applying lashes. I know it looks crazy, but trust me, the final look, you know, looks great, you know. And I've been doing this for a long time, where I apply eyelash glue to both the lashes and my eyelids, and my lashes stay on all day. They don't move. I haven't had any infections or breakouts on my lids. And now I'm just checking out my hair, because my hair is a rat's nest. So I'm just working on my hair here, guys. This is not really a hair tutorial, so just working on my hair, styling my hair, styling my bob. If you guys did want to see that, you know, but I mainly specialize in makeup tutorials and once in a while, you know, nostalgic gaming videos. So, yeah. Okay guys, I'm back and I'm applying my lashes, as you can see. I use eyelash tweezers, special tweezers, when I'm applying my lashes, so I can really perfect it. guys can just use your fingers if you'd like, but I love to use my fingers with the eyelash tweezers. I feel like it really gives me a precise look when I'm applying my lashes. You guys can even use regular tweezers if you like, but I just prefer the eyelash tweezers over the regular tweezers. I feel like the grip is way better. So I'm just really getting in there with those eyelash tweezers and applying both lashes. And now I'm just perfecting everything, squeezing those lashes together, making sure everything looks right, you know what I mean? Like where your eyelashes aren't falling off, you know, your inner corner, outer corner. You don't want that when you're in public. You know, lashes, you know, peeling off when you're in public. We don't want that. So I'm just perfecting the lashes here. And now we're getting back to the hair once again. So I'm just straightening and bumping my hair, you know, bumping my bob. But I'm not showing that to you guys here because I'm mainly focusing on the makeup tutorial. So I'm just, you know, doing your normal straightening routine where I just curl the ends of my hair and style my bangs and whatnot. So I'm just finishing up my hair here, guys. Just doing a little curling and styling my hair. And we'll get back to the makeup video soon, pretty soon, the finishing look. I'm finishing my hair, I'm styling my bangs, and finishing up my hair, finishing up the final look. I'm bumping my bangs, and I'm brushing through my hair. Now I'm adding some hairspray. So we're going through with the hairspray one more time. Styling everything with my brush, with my paddle brush, making sure my hair is perfect. And we're making our way back to our makeup tutorial. We'll be back in 3, 2, 1. Just finishing up some final touches, and we'll be back shortly, guys. And just finishing up those touches. The hair and making sure everything's blended, you know. Okay, we're back in 3, 2, 1. Here's the final look, guys. From hair to the makeup look. Here's our alternative pop punk look. Bye, guys. Thanks for watching.